Ich hoffe, euch geht's gut. Ja, gestern sind wir ja stehen geblieben bei Noire. Da hatten wir den 7. Fall und den 8. Fall gemacht. Einmal das gefallene Idol. Dann haben wir Fall 8 Lippenstiftmörder gemacht. Und heute sind wir noch bei der Fortsetzung der goldene Schmetterling im Fall 9. Ich bin auf jeden Fall gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Ist schon ein bisschen spannend auf jeden Fall, weil der Fall 8 und Fall 9 sich schon ein bisschen ähneln von dem Mord her. Deswegen schaut einfach weiter mit mir und mal schauen, wie es weitergeht auf jeden Fall. Dann viel Spaß. So, dann würde ich sagen, wir starten mal das Spiel. Okay. Gucken. Fortsetzen. Ah, hier sind wir, okay. Wir müssen noch einmal telefonieren, glaube ich. Gehen wir mal dahin.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Okay, dann schauen wir mal, wo wir hinfahren müssen als erstes. Gehen wir zum Auto. Okay.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Aber wir sollen ja erst
We
noch
get
zum
Ray
Belmont
Pinker and
High
the Technical Services team to
School.
a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has
Mal
required
nochmal die.
police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Neues Ziel, in die Leichenhalle zurückkehren. Okay, dann fahren wir erstmal in die Leichenhalle, würde ich sagen. Okay. Mal tue ich hier kurz drehen. So. Stopp.
Watch it, will you?
Das habe ich nicht kaum gesehen, tut mir leid. Der ist aber angerast. Ja, egal. Ich bin noch nicht mal 5 Minuten im Spiel und der erste Crash schon. Sehr gut. Okay, wollen wir
I'm
gerade
surprised, you know.
aus.
I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest
zweite.
person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law.
Warum wollen die
You're gonna
immer
kill us.
abbiegen? Ich weiß ja nie, wann die ungefähr immer abbiegen wollen, weil die
The
biegen
law
einfach
of
ab.
parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical.
Ich fahr diesmal wieder hier
I'll
unten
try to
lang.
dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
This officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive.
Oh,
Officer
das ist
needs help. Bank of
Franka.
America 7th and Olive at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified. Any central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Ja, Highschool fahren wir ja dann.
Handle identify code 2.
Wir machen jetzt erstmal die
11K to
Leichenhalle.
KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
Officer needs help, 103 ND.
Stimmt, nächstes Ziel dann. Wir fahren jetzt erstmal ins Leichenschauhaus, weil sonst eine Leiche anschauen, also die Leiche anschauen wegen irgendwelchen Schnittdingen, sollen wir halt nachschauen. Sorry, ich hab's eilig. Was ist denn überhaupt die Ampel hier? Okay, da fahre ich mal. Ah, ich fahre noch geradeaus ein bisschen.
It's left at the next intersection.
Okay. Ja, das nehme ich ihn als Navigation.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Schauen wir rundrum. So. Okay. Schon mitten hier im Gegenverkehr.
Give me a break.
Dann rennen die immer weg. Ich muss ja nur zum Leichenschau. Egal, das ist einfach hier schon auf das Stück jetzt einfach. Schnell.
He drove me up to Mohammed.
Oder war das auf der anderen Seite? Hey. Ah, hier ist das Leichenschauhaus. Würde ich sagen, geh mal rein. Was uns erwartet.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
We've got to nail this guy.
Liegt sogar im Gehirn. Okay. So, auf jeden Fall Größe 41.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody
Genau.
size 8s?
Habe ich richtig
I
gemacht.
think we have our bird.
Okay, was noch? Seiltypen. Ich denke mal, das hat so komische, so förmige. Ich würde sagen, das letzte. Oder? Ja.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct.
Okay.
Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Gut, dann gehen wir kurz ans Telefon. Wo ist denn das schon wieder? Daher.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks for your help.
Alles klar. Dann fahren wir mal zu der Highschool, würde ich sagen. Da müssen wir ja sowieso hin. Wir haben uns hier so ein Auto von Parkplatz. Ach, nehmen wir uns mal das Cabrio. Geht ganz schick aus. Gut. 10 von 95 Fahrzeuge haben wir schon. Also wir brauchen 95 verschiedene Fahrzeuge, okay. Gut zu
Not
wissen.
exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man.
Ach so.
Professional.
Oops.
Diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Burmit High
Funny
School.
job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can
Fahren wir
just
hier
about
lang.
make out the print.
Okay. Oh Mann. Guten Morgen, DJ. Seid hier mal. Schön, dass du vorbeischaust. Alles gut bei dir? Wir waren gestern zu müde, um online zu kommen. Ja, weil Jason war noch arbeiten und er war auch tot, also. Ja, bei mir auch. Danke der Nachfrage. Okay, dann fahren wir mal zur Highschool. Ja. Okay. Ja, gestern war ich nur um 11 Uhr noch live. Also 11 Uhr Vormittag und danach habe ich auch nichts mehr gemacht. Biege ich mal hier ab? Ja. Okay. Fahr ich noch. Diese Autos, die fahren ja manchmal echt komisch. Biege ich mal hier ab. Bin ja sowieso, glaube ich, gleich da. Gehe ich mal hier lang. Das sind lange Strecken manchmal. Aber ich bin, glaube ich, gleich da. War ja der hier unten lang.
Hey!
Boah, Laternen auch mitnehmen. Sehr gut. Ich fahr hier weiter. Also ich bin schon gleich da. Kann man hier hochfahren? Aber ich komme da nirgendwo, glaube ich, wegen dem Zaun hier rein. Ah doch. Haben die alle weg? Ich muss nur hier parken. Stopp. So, dann schauen wir uns mal die Highschool an. Wo ist die denn? Hier vorne.
Cop from the newspapers.
Was macht ja auch ein Spielplatz hier?
Well,
So. Palmo High School.
this is the car.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. We're keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Hinterher. Schnell. Bleib stehen. Ach, hier lang. Wo ist er? Ah, da hinten. Wie kann man schneller ran? Renn. Gib Gas. Oh Gott. Wo ist er hin? Hä? Ach, hier. Renn. Sorry. Das ist zu langsam,
There he is. See him?
Deine Rente. Komm, lauf.
There he is, officer.
Wir haben ihn gleich. Hoffentlich. Bleib stehen. Du Übeltäter. Boah, wie schnell rennt der? Nicht stehen bleiben, weiter rennen. Also kämpfen. So, jetzt habe ich dich. Jetzt kannst du nicht mehr weglaufen.
What's your name?
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Boah, so ein
Why
Arsch.
would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Hier ist die Brosche von der einen Dame.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Soll wir ihn glauben? Ich weiß nicht.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Gut, dann durchsuchen wir mal sein Auto. Oder ist das sein Auto? Hä? Oh, doch, hier. Ich dachte schon, das ist das falsche Auto. Aha, was haben wir denn hier?
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Blutiges Seil.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Okay.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Und die Mordwaffe. Dann rufen wir mal als Zentrale an. Lass uns mal eine Adresse geben. Ich wusste, er ist nicht so unschuldig.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Gut, dann fahren wir ins Zentralrevier. Kann ich einsteigen? Willst du nicht einsteigen? Nö. Hier gibt es genug Autos. Wieder ein neues Auto, perfekt.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont. And keep on going.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
Wie fährt der? Geradeaus. Vielleicht müssen wir die beiden dann verhören, weil ich denke mal, beide sind sowieso schuldig vielleicht. So, weiter geht's. Gut, da sind wir jetzt.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with it.
I didn't want.
Das ist Raum 1. Da war dieser eine. Raum 2. Wo ist der Raum 2? Was ist das für ein Raum? Nö.
That's the guy. I heard he's
Hm.
an oxymoron for you.
Das ist Press Office.
Where does baby oil come from?
Hier ist Room 2. Ist das dieser Hugo?
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Okay, dann schauen wir mal, was du zu sagen hast. Beseitigung von Beweisen.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
Glück gehabt.
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin him.
Zugang zum
You know
Flechtseil.
anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Ich glaube das nicht so.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Fahrzeug des Opfers
We found your
gefunden.
wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Puh. Was nehmen wir da?
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials
Anscheinend
HM
richtig.
found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Zugang zur Radmutterschlüssel.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this. You got no proof.
Doch. Da haben wir einen blutiger Radmutterschlüssel gefunden.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Was für ein Deutsch?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Wir warten noch. Erstmal Verhör verlassen, ich will den anderen auch noch anhören. Und dann würde ich mich entscheiden zwischen den beiden. Wen ich als schuldig sprechen werde. Gut, dann gehen wir in Verhörraum 1 jetzt noch. Wo war denn der? Hier, glaube ich. Weil ich möchte beiden Seiten hören.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
So, das ist der Ellie Rooney. Augenfarbe blau, Alter 48, Haarfarbe braun, männlich, verdächtigt der sexuellen Belästigung von Kindern. Puh, okay. Dann finde ich eher, er sollte ins Gefängnis. Das ist viel härter. So, Schuhabdrücke am Tatort.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops, and you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Aber wieso? Arbeitsstelle.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. Can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Zugang zum Flechtseil.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call them that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope
Aber auch
from a bad rope,
verständlich.
if that's what you mean.
Reden immer zum heißen Brei
That's
hier.
not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Was für ein Arsch. Also, ich glaube ihm das, also.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping, am I right?
I prefer braid, tie hitching braid, it stays tight.
Bah. Was ein
You killed
ekelhafter.
Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Jetzt kommt die Entscheidung. Ich denke mal, ich schicke ihn in den Knast. So,
Eli
sie sind
Rooney,
schuldig.
I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Ich glaube, es war egal, wenn man einbuchten tut, weil es ändert nichts an der Bewertung und so weiter. Aber das ist eher schlimmer wie das andere auch. Beides ist scheiße, aber... Ciao.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one.
Er kriegt dann wieder keinen Drink.
In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Mal schauen. Ja. Ja, Fahrzeugsschaden ist bei mir immer hoch. Ich fahre immer gerne Laternen weg. Rooney kann sich auch ein herzliches Willkommen von Captain Donnelly und dem Bezirksstaatsanwalt gefasst machen. Das hört schon mal gut an. Bewertung ist auch gut. Sehr schön. Gut, weiter geht's. Mal gucken, was jetzt für ein Fall kommt. Also Fall 9 ist abgeschlossen sozusagen.
We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy, I just seem to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Der Seidenstrumpfmörder. Die haben alle so komische Namen.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiends first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Oh Mann. So, dann geht's zum nächsten Fall. Mordopfer, Tatort in Downtown untersuchen. Okay.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their deaths.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
My God.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Ist ja schon gleich da. Perfekt. So ein guter Drive hier. Ah, hier vorne, okay.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Oh, ey. Selbe Spiel noch einmal.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Kiss the blood, BD.
Auf jeden Fall wieder Schmuck abgerissen worden. Ah, doch.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Ja, das haben wir schon. Was in der Hand? Einen halben Ausweis. Büchereiausweis.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Wer weiß das schon? Okay. Okay, das haben wir schon. Zurück. Okay.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Okay. So. Hier ist noch eine Handtasche. Kann man nicht reingucken. Ach nee, ich will nur mal gucken. Was ist hier?
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Blutiger Strumpf. Okay. Boah, habe gerade eben Schock bekommen. Diese Fliegen sind so real. Ich dachte, hä, was fliegt hier rum? Habe ich gerade der Tode erschreckt. Das brauchen wir nicht. Ne. Gut. Was haben wir noch hier? Hier ist ein Auto. Ne. Hier ist noch was. Blutspur.
May as well follow the trail.
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
Ein Hut. Antonia.
Oh, same as the library card.
So, was hier? Nö, das brauchen wir nicht. Was haben wir noch hier? Das ist nichts. Was war das? Ne, brauchen wir auch nicht. Okay. Ist auch nix. Gibt's hier irgendwas noch Bestimmtes?
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Okay. Das ist ja riesig hier alles. Gibt's hier irgendwas noch? Ah, was ist das?
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Okay. Aber was für ein Code? Und beziehungsweise für was? Moment, was war das? Ja, da war doch was. Ach, da.
Where are you taking us?
Da gehen wir gleich hoch. Ich muss kurz bei dieser einen Mülltonne noch mal gucken. Wegen dieser einen Blutspur da. Da war noch irgendwo ein Hinweis, ja. Hinweis. Hier ist die Spur. Muss dann hier im Mülltonne sein? Das sind Mülltonnen. No. Hier haben wir das schon. Das haben wir auch.
Never the same, are they?
Ja, das brauchen wir auch nicht. Die ist keine Blutspur mehr. Nee. Kurz was gucken. Ups. Hinweise. Vier Stück fehlen uns noch. Schau mal, wo die sind. Alle da hinten. Okay. Laufen wir da hinten noch mal lang und schauen noch mal. Hier soll noch eins sein. Ach, da ist ja der Mülleimer mit den Schuhen. Und ich laufe dran vorbei. Schön. Ne, den brauche ich.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Gut, dann haben wir den Hinweis schon mal. Was ist jetzt hier? Ah, Blutspur. Überall.
On it goes.
jetzt nicht. Da würde ich sagen, wir gehen mal hoch, mal schauen, ob wir oben was finden noch. Komm mit dir. Okay. Was haben wir hier oben noch? Werkzeug. Davon nix. Was denn hier noch? Ja. Das brauchen wir doch gar nicht. Ne. Was haben wir hier noch? Oh, ein Zettel. Mrs. Madonna. Ein Brief.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? Clearly wants us to find these things. He left them for us.
Nein, ich will schon mal gucken.
There you go, Phelps. Got a new MO.
Aber ich habe noch nicht alle Hinweise
Or he
gefunden.
might just be getting more confident.
Ach, hier geht's auch noch weiter. Na dann. Ist hier die Blutspur. Und ein Zettel. Mal schauen. Was haben wir hier?
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Huh. Wow, wie weit geht es denn da hoch?
The trail points up.
Das sind aber echt mega viele Hinweise jetzt. Zu den Mord. Was haben wir hier noch? Ah, der Ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Das Blut. Was haben wir hier im Pinsel? What?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Oh je, was für ein kranker Mensch. Eine Handtasche. Was haben wir denn da? Den halben Ausweis gefunden. Perfekt.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Gut, dann haben wir den halben Ausweis schon. Das war's, glaube ich, schon. Haben wir alles? Okay, na dann. Okay, wir sollen jetzt zu einer alten Dame fahren. Antonias Wohnsitz. Tatort, aber Tatort sind wir jetzt schon. Warte mal. Stopp. Ort. Okay.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Now, if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Der rollt aber zurück. Okay, biegen wir hier ab, weil wir sind ja jetzt schon da, okay. Na dann. Fahren wir hier links rum. Ist hier, oder? Okay, perfekt. Gucken, was da ist. Ich warte.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Swap your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Okay, dann gehen wir mal ins Haus. Aber ich würde sagen, wir schauen uns gleich erstmal um. Ups. Sind wir hier schon? Ups. Hier oben oder was? Ah, hier, okay. Gut, dann schauen wir uns mal hier um, was wir für Hinweise finden. Das haben wir hier ein Foto.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Nö. Ah, ein Brief. Was haben wir hier? Mrs. Maldonado, Südkalifornien. Personenpension. Street Down, Los Angeles, Kalifornien. Antonia. Bezugsnehmer beim Brief von 7. August möchte ich Sie mit diesem Schreiben darüber informieren, dass Ihr Gesuch nach obersten Gerichtshof des Staats von Kalifornien angenommen und ein Gerichtstermin angesetzt wurde. Ihr Fall, Prozessnummer 8965, wird am 17. September. Ich wurde darüber. Warte, Moment, es geht so schnell. Ich wurde darüber informiert, dass Ihren Ehemann Angel Christopher Maldonado die offizielle Unterlagen zugestellt wurden, dass sein Erscheinen im zentralen Bezirksgericht am oben genannten Termin gewünscht hat. Obwohl es nicht notwendig ist und viele Frauen in ihren Positionen sich dagegen entscheiden, würde ich Ihnen raten, zum vereinbarten Termin ebenfalls im zentralen Bezirks zu erscheinen. Das geht immer so schnell weg irgendwie. Meine Erfahrung kann die Anwesenheit einer weiblichen Klägerin den Ablauf positiv beeinflussen, und wenn Ihr Ehemann ab 17. September nicht erscheint, was Ihrer Aussage nach wahrscheinlich ist, kann das nur unsere Chancen verbessern. Mit freundlichen Grüßen, Frederik de Tarassol.
Okay, we have an address.
Also das war auf jeden Fall ein Anwaltsbrief sozusagen. Gut. Was haben wir hier noch Schönes? Ein kaputtes
Smashed
Fenster.
window explains why the place looks tossed.
So, jemand eingebrochen. Was haben wir hier noch? Kann man da rausgehen oder? Okay.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Okay, ich hoffe, wir haben jetzt alle Hinweise. Ich schau noch mal. Das habe ich. Das habe ich. So. Okay. Dann gehen wir mal zu der alten Dame nach unten und verhören sie mal, was sie weiß über die Dame und sonstiges. Wo sind die? Ja, oder was? Okay.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh no.
Oh doch, leider.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Gut, das ist Barbara Labonte. Augenfarbe blau, 62 Jahre alt, Haarfarbe braun, weiblich, Eigentümerin von Person Pension. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, wir verhören sie mal gucken, was sie zu sagen hat und ob sie irgendwas über die Dame Antonia weiß. Gut, mögliche Verdächtige.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
Direkt ein Dämpfer hier.
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Bewegungen des Opfers.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Tell me the truth. You know where she went and why she went there.
You best keep your attitude under control, young man. You have some proof of what you're saying?
Was nehme ich dann da?
I have had a great shock, and I am deeply disappointed in you.
Nee, das war falsch.
I don't think I want to answer any more questions.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Das ist die Lüge. Und zwar haben wir das zerbrochene Fenster gesehen.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Niedergang der Ehe.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
We didn't find any jewelry upstairs. You haven't pocketed any evidence, have you?
That's outrageous. Are you accusing me of theft?
Ja, ich weiß ja nicht, was ich da antworten soll.
Pay a call to that
Wie
person
schlecht.
of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
I've said it right from the start.
Oh, ne. 2 von 5 nur.
Check his place out.
Shit. Okay, kann man nichts machen. Ist dann halt so. Aber ich habe hoffentlich die Adresse trotzdem bekommen. Madonas Wohnsitz, okay.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Bill. No
Moment,
big
ich
deal.
muss kurz
After a
drehen.
while, you just numb.
Ach, ich fahr jetzt hier weiter einfach.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Continue to respond.
Lässt er mich fahren? Und der wollte abbiegen, okay. Was macht der? Gut, was ist hier los? Hä? Hier hey, war ich doch erst. What? Hä? Hier war ich doch. Hä? Ich hab Wohnsitz gedrückt. Oh Menno. Naja, heute ist nicht so mal Tag. Also den ganzen Weg wieder zurück. Was sollen wir machen? Okay. Ich hoffe, er fällt jetzt nicht hier rein. Ne, okay. Oh ne. Was mache ich hier? Ich fahre hier alles um. Ah, okay, ist richtig. Perfekt. Auf welchen Stock? Hier, oder? Nein, da kommen wir nicht rein. Dann gehen wir noch mal eins hoch. Ah, wir sind richtig perfekt. Ich dachte schon.
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh Mann. Das heißt kämpfen jetzt.
Komm.
Ne, geht doch nicht. Oh. Komm, ich helfe dir. Okay. Hat er allein geschafft.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Kann man die genau wissen?
And talk to the neighbors.
Wer weiß, wer der Mörder ist.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked.
Egal, wir schauen uns erstmal hier um. Was haben wir hier? Jacket Picket, Obstmarkt, Chinatown.
Just picked fruit market. I
Alkohol.
wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Einfach Alkohol drin. Okay. Oh,
This will take some explaining.
Blutflecken.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements.
Was gibt's ja noch?
Got no alibi, he's told.
Was haben wir hier?
Maybe. No.
Maybe. No. Nee. Gibt's denn nichts mehr? Was ist das hier noch? Achso, okay. Wir sollen jetzt zu einer Nachbarin fahren, laufen. Im Hausflur. Ach Gott. Hier, oder?
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Okay. Mal gucken hier. Nein, stopp. Hier hoch.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Egal.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Gut, Alibi des Ehemanns haben wir bekommen. Perfekt, haben wir die Nachbarin gefunden. Kann man auch hier runter irgendwo? Ja. Stopp! Hier runter. Sehr gut. Gehen wir zum Auto zurück. Okay, wo müssen wir jetzt hin? Maldonos Wohnsitz? Oder... da waren wir doch. Maldonos Wohnsitz. Moment. Habe ich irgendwas hier drin vergessen? Wo sind wir denn jetzt hier gerade? Eigentlich sind wir doch hier bei Maldonos Wohnsitz. Hier war das nicht. War die Wohnung noch mal. Hä? Was hier oben? Ja. Ich komme mich nochmal um, vielleicht habe ich irgendwas übersehen. Aber ich denke nicht. Oh, der mich erschreckt hier. Kommt denn der her? Was macht der da? Oh, hier gibt's nichts mehr. Doch, hier. Liegen doch Sachen. What? Ist doch ein Bon. Moment. Zurück. Intuition. Ja, sag ich ja, ich habe irgendwas übersehen. Gut, dass ich nochmal diese Hinweise angezeigt habe, weil sonst hätte ich die Hinweise vergessen. Mist.
The Eldorado.
The hired help at the Eldorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars too. We should check it out.
Okay. Das müssten wir eigentlich alles haben. Perfekt, dann fahren wir zu der Eldorado Bar. Hier geht's nicht raus. Nö, andere Richtung. Stopp. Oh Gott. Hier runter. Gut, wir fahren gleich sofort los. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Dann fahren wir zu Eldorado. So, jetzt bin ich auch wieder da. Perfekt. Würde ich sagen, machen wir weiter. Wir fahren jetzt zu der Eldorado Bar. So, die haben wir hier unten. Ja. als Ziel festlegen. Gut, fahren wir hin. Komme ich hier raus, ja. Ein Stück. So.
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs.
Ja, sorry. Ich fahr gern Leute um. Ja, dann biege ich jetzt hier ab. Wir sind ja schon da gleich. Perfekt. Das ging ja schnell. Geht's denn noch gut? Mein Gott. Fällt mir einfach um. Hier ist die Bar. Perfekt.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Maldonado by hand. Okay. Eingereicht, okay. Der Hoffnung, dass die darin angelegten Gründe aus dem Bund der Ehe, den sie mit Einschleppung eingegangen ist. Was? Oh Gott. Oh Mann. Moment. Was schnell bin ich denn? Von einer beschworenen Angel Madonna und nichts berücksichtiglicher bezeugt durch den ehrwerten Richter des besagten Gerichts von California, Brenham, am 11. des Monats August im Jahr.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Okay. Gut, Diego Aguilar. Augenfarbe braun, 30 Jahre alt, Haarfarbe schwarz, männlich. Barkeeper im El Dorado. Gut, dann verhören wir ihn mal, was er so weiß von der Dame her oder von den Mandaro oder man, je nachdem. Gut, fehlender Schmuck.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Okay, dann machen wir anzweifeln, weil er lügt nicht und sagt nicht die Wahrheit. Keine Ahnung, dann sagen wir mal einfach anzweifeln.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She went to a cab, okay? My phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Bewegung des Opfers, wissen Sie darüber Bescheid?
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Ich glaube ihn mal.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have white feet.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Fragt nach der Schuhgröße. Gehen wir aus der Bar. Gibt es hier irgendwo ein Telefon? Wann gibt es hier drin ein Telefon? Aber ich
Refill my coffee next time, honey.
You're gonna see your married man again?
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Really.
Außer Betrieb, na toll.
So,
Gibt's hier draußen irgendwo so ein Telefonding? Sind zwar sonst immer so viele.
Extra, read all about it.
Nee, ich möchte keine Zeitung, sorry. Ich suche nur ein Telefonding. Hier. Aber.
Now that's an oxymoron for you.
Okay, da macht gar nichts. Ja, aber wir haben kein Dings bekommen. Was haben wir denn bekommen? Hinweise. Scheidungsunterlagen, doch, haben wir bekommen. Aber wir können aber der Polizei nicht anrufen. Dann würde ich sagen, wir fahren jetzt zum Revier einfach. Würde ich sagen, also wir haben auf jeden Fall die Scheidungspapiere bekommen. Und irgendwo ein Auto. Oh, sorry. Entschuldigung. Tut mir leid.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Ich habe ihn einfach umgerannt. Oh Mann. Oh Mann. Okay. Ich brauche jetzt irgendein Auto. Sorry, Sir. Kann die eben mein Auto leihen, bitte?
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer. I need your car.
Compartment that shoots you.
Oder haben wir doch, hä? warte mal. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Obstmarkt, Tatort. Fahren wir einfach zum Obstmarkt, keine Ahnung. Das ist, glaube ich, in der Nähe der Obstmarkt. Perfekt. Stopp! Liegt also in der Ecke. Perfekt.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Wo ist denn hier der Eingang? Ja, wir sind jetzt hier, aber das Picket. Wo ist denn der Eingang?
Leave him be.
Mann. Ich bin ja hier, aber du musst da hochklettern oder was? Geh mal hier rum. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Das ist dieser Obstladen, ne? Oh. Hier. Hm. Das ist ja wie dieser Tatort. Aber habe ich ja vielleicht hier irgendwas noch übersehen? Ich will gerne diesen Fall hier abschließen. Ja, ich bin jetzt soweit. Du kannst hier mal hier in jede Ecke noch. Gehen wir mal hier hoch. Nix. Das haben wir schon. Auch nix. Da die Handtasche, das. Ich hab alles. Zurück. Zwei habe ich hier noch. Okay. Keine Ahnung. Können wir runter? Du sollst runtergehen, nicht hoch. Oh Mann, diese Steuerung. Halt einfach gedrückt, dann geht's schneller. Okay. Hier habe ich was noch.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Jetzt müsste ich aber alle Hinweise haben, oder habe ich hier noch einen Hinweis? Okay, dann haben wir das hoffentlich erledigt. Orte. Yes. Okay, Obst mal. Dann fahren wir noch mal zur Eldorado Bar. Vielleicht habe ich da noch irgendwas vergessen. Sind glaube ich direkt hier in der Nähe. Weil sonst wird der Fall nicht abgeschlossen. Gibt hier noch ein paar Hinweise, die ich vergessen habe? Hinweis, ja, Moment, zurück. Intuition. Ne, habe ich alles. Was fehlt denn hier noch?
My eggs running.
Ja, das war ja außer Betrieb.
Sam has taken me.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Oh, okay,
Just
cool.
Big Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. Don't tell them where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Ah, jetzt haben wir es endlich. Ich dachte schon, hä? Warum taucht das Telefon nicht auf? Ich habe 2 Sachen vergessen. Ah, egal. Jetzt sind wir ein bisschen weitergekommen. Gut. Perfekt.
There's an oxymoron for you.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks.
Dann würde ich sagen, wir fahren jetzt zum Revier zurück. Und verhören mal diesen Herr. Wie hieß er? Gute Frage. Ich glaube, das war dieser Angel. Ja, stimmt, Angel war das. Stimmt. Kommt er? Ach, läuft ganz gemütlich. Gut, dann warten wir auf ihn. So, da kommt. Pass auf, du wirst gleich überfahren.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Zum Zentralrevier. Ich lass ihn mal fahren.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted. Fucking sidewalk.
Ja, das stimmt. Gut. Dann ist er mal gefahren.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
Okay, welchen Verhörungsraum ist er? Da läuft gegen die Wand. Hier, oder?
They're waiting here to protect services.
Na. Soll doch hierher fahren. Wo ist denn der? Verhörung, zweiter Raum, glaube ich.
We gonna go downstairs and see Donnelly or what?
Ich will ja gerade zu ihm laufen. Ach so, er ist unten. Ah, okay.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Gut, dann schauen wir uns mal an. Habe es mir anders überlegt. Wäre kein guter Deal Fick dich.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Ja. Was haben wir hier? Kraft des Fluchs häufig Übeltäter auf. Und gutes sei zu schauen, verdammt zumal. Da beides ewig wie der Weltenlauf, wie du und deine Einsamkeit voll Qual, und scheinst auch das Bild der reinen, erhaben ruhigen Macht, so frisst die Stunde kommt, da du musst scheinen, was innerlich von je du bist. Verbrechen häuft denn nicht Früchte tragen, und ewiger Spott soll dich durch Raum und Zeit einst jagen.
Keep upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Hört sich an wie nach einem Gedicht.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Gut, dann befragen wir den Angel. In welchem Raum ist denn er? Ne. Ich folge ihn einfach mal. Okay.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Gut, das ist Angel Maldonado. Augenfarbe braun, Alter 23, Haare braun, männlich, getrennt lebender Ehemann von Opfer Antonia Maldonado. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, wir fragen ihn mal, oder ob er irgendwas weiß oder ob er auch schuldig ist. Mal schauen. Okay, der letzte Kontakt zum Opfer.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Und zwar Alibi des Ehemanns, glaube ich.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car. It was a brown Ford Coupe.
Gut, dann haben wir einmal Schmuck von der Leiche genommen.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Ich glaube Ihnen das mal.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Gut. Scheidungsprozess.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but We weren't getting a divorce.
Das glaube ich dir nicht. Ich habe was gefunden.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Und zwar habe ich Scheidungsunterlagen gefunden.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Blutbedecktes Hemd gefunden.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Gut, dann würde ich sagen, dann fahren wir zu der Adresse zum Obstladen jetzt. Vielleicht geht es jetzt. Ja, Ende, jetzt habe ich alles soweit weggestrichen. Gut, dann fahren wir zum Just Picket Obstmarket.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Biegen wir hier ab. So. Kommen wir hier runter. Jetzt ist der offen. Eben war er zu gewesen.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
So, das ist Herr Clem Feeney. Augenfarbe braun, 32 Jahre alt, Haarfarbe auch braun, Eigentümer des Obstmarktes Just Picket. Gut, dann verhören wir mal gucken, was er so weiß. Und ja, auf jeden Fall hatte er Kontakt zum Opfer gehabt.
The young lady Arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Bezweifel mal.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Bewegung des Opfers.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Machen wir Zweifeln.
Something bad happened to her, Clem.
What?
And so far we have her husband as a suspect, and you. Give us something that will make us go away.
Me? You think it was me? Do I look like a violent man?
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Shit.
Clem?
Shh.
Moment.
Do you mind? I gotta get back to my fruit store.
Warum? Ja, kann ich jetzt nicht mehr ändern. Schauen wir uns mal um.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Gut. Ups. Was haben wir denn hier?
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
Was haben wir hier noch?
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Ich weiß nicht mehr. So. Ah, ist der ganze Schmuck aufbewahrt worden. Was haben wir hier? Ein Kreuz. Nochmal. Die Weiber seien untertan ihre Männer, als denn der Mann des Weibes Haupt gleich Christus Haupt, Gemeinde und er sein Leibes Heiland. Okay. Und auf jeden Fall was gläubige Sachen.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before he pulls his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Ah, jetzt rennt er auch noch weg. Ja, schön. So hinterherfahren. Warum rennen die immer weg?
God damn it, get after him, Cole!
Oh shit.
I'll try to shoot out his tires.
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
Ich hoffe, ihn kriege ich noch. Wo ist er? Stell dir den Weg ein. Ich krieg ihn nicht. Shit. Ja. Man weiß heute nicht, wo man langfahren muss. Egal, nochmal. Ja, komm.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before he pulls his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Wie er wegrennt.
God damn it, get after him, Cole!
Wo fahr ich immer?
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich heute hier mache. Aber es ist eine Katastrophe. Mist. Ich wusste nicht, welche Richtung jetzt.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before he pulls his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Dinge sind drei, kann man sagen.
God damn it, get after him, Cole! I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Wohin fährt der? Gott.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them
Egal,
do.
jetzt darf man das.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Keep it steady. I'm trying to bust his tires.
Was war das denn? Da fährt ja alles ja kaputt.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Shit.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Yes.
Show me your hands.
Na cool. Hä? Ach, da.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Ja, ich wusste auch nicht, dass der jetzt der Täter ist. Krass.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now
Krass,
rest in
krass.
peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind them that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Wegen der Leiche auf Clem Finis Türschwelle könnte der Bezirksanwalt mit dem Gedanken spielen, ihn in die Gaskammer zu stecken. Okay. Ich hab's versucht, aber naja.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then.
Auf jeden Fall wieder ein Fall abgeschlossen.
We'll find
Sehr
out
gut.
soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show. Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death. What the fuck are you talking about? He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Gut, mal gucken, was als nächstes kommt. Weiße Schuhe und ein Mord. Also ist jetzt Fall 11. Sehr gut.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Alles klar.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in a short case.
I want to put him down.
Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fat, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to see.
Oh, it's
Greetings
dunkel.
from sunny California. It's gonna stop.
Wo ist er? Okay. Ich sehen wir da hinfahren. Ach komm, ich fahr jetzt schnell.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Aber trotz allem ist noch viel Verkehr hier. Ist doch noch so dunkel. Bieg ich jetzt hier ab noch? Okay, geradeaus. Oh, sind wir schon gleich da. Perfekt.
That guy there will lead us up.
Hey. Und da hoch, jetzt wieder auf dem Hügel.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body. You're used to seeing it. You're the gig with American homicide, Phelps.
Fahren wir hier hoch. Oh Mann. Steigen wir aus.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
Green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Gut, dann untersuchen wir mal die Leiche, ob wir ein paar Hinweise haben. So. Auf jeden Fall wurde sie mit einem Seil wieder erwürgt.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Reinigungszettel. Okay. Was haben wir noch hier? Tut sie am Arm. Kein Regen. Okay,
Another day, another dollar.
Anderen Arm. Nö. Okay, was haben wir hier noch? Wieder
No drag marks. The killer
Fußabdrücke.
was moving around, surveying the scene.
Okay. Reifenspuren.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Ja, weil bei jedem Fall jetzt beim immer Reifenspur, Fußspuren, ja, was derselbe Mord manchmal auch. Nur, dass die Frau diesmal angezogen ist. Okay, was haben wir hier noch bei Hinweise? Am Telefon, okay. Was kommt jetzt?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Okay, das ist Catherine Barton. Augenblau. Also Augenblau. 55 Jahre alt, Haarfarbe braun, Zeugin und Anwohnerin von Signal Hill. Okay, dann fragen wir die Dame, ob sie was über die verdächtige Person
Did you see anyone
weiß.
around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Ich glaube ihr das mal.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Ja, das stimmt, hast recht. Okay, Telefon sollte ich ja.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Okay. Dann würde ich an der Stelle sagen, machen wir Schluss. Ich würde sagen, beim nächsten Mal machen wir weiter mit dem Fall. Und zwar der Fall weiße Schuhe und ein Mord. Ich bedanke mich für die Zuschauer, die zugeschaut haben. Ich bedanke mich bei DJ Seidenstrumpfmörder, dass du auch vorbeigeschaut hast. Vielen, vielen Dank. Und ich hoffe, ihr seid auch morgen wieder dabei. Ich bin wieder um 11 Uhr live. Und ja, dann macht's gut und macht euch noch einen schönen Tag. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.